depending on you watching the live. Figured I'd come back and share a little bit. I just got a text, right? You know, I got a text. I didn't call, but I figured I'd share it anyway. I shared with somebody that may be interested. You know, I know some people that watch my channel, been watching it for a while, and maybe you're in trucking or get into trucking. And so usually first off, I want to thank God. I didn't catch my live early this morning. I want to come back again. We're gonna thank God for the ups and downs, the highs, the lows, the hills, the valleys, the mountains, the good, the bad, the ugly. Thank God for it all. Today was the final lap. Test day for the last test. For those who don't know, I recently went and got my steering. I don't want to speak, even if I wave. But anyway, those that follow my channel for a while know that I got a CDL license. I recently just went to get my passenger endorsement. And so the last portion of the test, the road test, was this morning. And so we did that, got that out of the way. And now I want to come on. I want to share that I was successful in the test. I want to share about the test picture that I got. You know, for those that don't know, CRST it's kind of like a Swift, a Night. You know, they tend to because when I was in school in Lakeland, before I came back to school again, some 7 years later. But you know, it's like companies that hire new drivers, companies that hire like help drivers get their CDLs from CDL, and are some I know CRST is one of them. CRST, Swift, Night, Pam. Who else help? Who else? I'm not forgetting a couple. I'm forgetting a couple. CRST, Night, Pam. Who else? CRST, Night, Pam. Those are the ones that I know. Those are that I know for a fact, because those companies, when I was in school, we had students there at the school that were going to those companies. So CRST, Pam, Night, and Swift. Those four. Those are the top four. Swift is the one that I went to. But anyhow, Swift is a solo company, solo opportunity. You can drive solo with Swift. Night, you can drive solo with Swift and team. But CRST is basically they basically hire team driving. So I got a text this morning that they're looking for solo drivers, $10,000 sign-on bonus, and you gotta have at least 3 months experience, and it's a what is it, $family account. So that means you loading and unloading your own stuff. That's a kicker. Good morning. That's the kicker. You unloading your own stuff and you loading your own stuff. So if you desire to go over the road, if you got 3 months experience and you want to go over the road, got a Class A license, you want to go over the road, hey, welcome to the live. You want to go over the road, you desire to go over the road, then hit up CRST. I didn't put a number down, but you know, look it up. You can put it in Google, call a recruiter, and make sure when you call the recruiter and you talk to the recruiter, make sure you verify everything they're telling you, because sometimes these recruiters they want to just get you hired and get you there. Once they get you there, you get there and you're in trouble. So make sure you research what they're talking about. Make sure that what they're telling you is true before you get there. Don't get there and get stuck. And if you can, I don't know if CRST does a follicle test or not. I know Swift does a hair follicle test. I know Night does a hair follicle test. So make sure you clean. Make sure you clean it, and don't rely on no shampoo. Don't rely on no shampoo to get the weed out. like one of my classmates, I shared a story with you. One of my classmates, right? We were in school. He said, Guns Tip, you know, there's a shampoo. We can go ahead and, you know, puff pass. We can go ahead and puff pass, and you know, have a good time because we done passed the test. I said, no. But anyhow, he ended up going to Swift and going to Swift and failed the test. Called me, told me he failed the test. But he ended up he got his own company now and everything. He doing well. But I said that to say, don't rely on no shampoo or anything else to, you know, if you know you're dirty, then don't apply. Don't waste your time applying, trying to beat the system. Just go ahead and get yourself cleaned out. And then, because they do have a hair follicle test. I don't know about CRST. You have to call them and ask them. Or Google and find out before you waste your time. Don't waste your time going to these people places and don't lie on your application. That's another thing too. Don't lie on your application. Because they're going to research and do everything, your job history and all that kind of stuff. So don't even lie. Don't even waste your time lying, saying you did this, you did this, and did that. And you know what I mean? Like, don't waste your time doing that because it's wasting your time. Yeah, you know why? You know why they did that? Because of the new law. And the thing about it is, plus during that time, you know, it's snowing and, you know, people are having accidents, insurance rates are higher. So they tend to not to hire during like the winter times. They tend not to hire at all, especially if you don't have no driving experience. So, but then when things slow up, the snow start to melt and everything else, they tend to start hiring more. So, but now you see, I said $10,000 sign-on bonus, and they say that the pay is like $95,000 a year. But if you want to go over the road, if you ain't got no family, you ain't got no kids, but if you got a wife, y'all got to be on the same page. You got to be on the same page with your loved ones, whether it's a husband or wife, however you your partner. Y'all got to be on the same page. And if you say, hey, baby, I'm going, honey, I'm going, whatever, you know, they got to be on the same page with you. Because once you get out there, in order to make money, you got to run. Ain't no coming home every week. But this opportunity says you can come home. You can come home weekends or whatever. But at the most part, when you're over the road, you ain't coming home every weekend. So you gotta have that in your head that you're gonna either run, you're gonna either be home and make less money, or you're gonna get out there and run. And especially if you only got 3 months experience, you got 3 months experience, and that's a golden opportunity to make some money. You just gotta work hard for it. It's a golden opportunity. For 3 months experience, you can go over the road and make $95,000 driving. That's a good opportunity, great opportunity for somebody that's new. You know what I mean? So jump on it, hop on it. But like I said, you have to know that you can't come home. You got to run. So if you're willing to run and your partner willing to go along with it, because one thing to start working, and then people start missing you. They start missing you and conversations I had about leaving and divorce and everything. And you know what I mean? It's kind of like, dang, I'm willing to sacrifice, but I like to be better. But now you're talking about I'm gone too much. You miss me. So, and then you have to worry about Jody or Mrs. Jody. I'm just having fun, but yeah, man. But yeah, but my trainer, when I was my trainer, he told me, so he said she can his wife, he was married, and he was the owner operator, and he was making some decent money, and he said he bought his house, changed his life around and everything else. He said if his wife wanted to leave, he said he gonna be on the road. So if she want to leave, let her leave. So you gotta decide what you want and how bad you want it. Like if you're trying to change your life and trying to change your life together as a couple, sacrifices got to be made. And that's with anything you want. And people don't understand that, and you really want what you want. It all depends. But I know it's a lot of great stories about people that men or women that have sacrificed, and people are still together. In some cases, that doesn't happen. Sometimes, you know, even though you sacrifice, you still lose. So you just got to go with your gut and know that from Jump Street, had a conversation, And once you had a conversation and you go out, that's it. No going back. I'm going. We talked about it. You said it was okay. You was okay with it. Now we can't change that. So anyway, I figured I'd come on and share that. You know, being that, you know, we passed the test and everything else, but it's a big deal for me, but it's not really a big deal because once you already been through it already, we already got a Class A already. Just going through the motion anyway. Going through the motion. That's all. I was going through the motion. It's not really like a certain excitement, certain happiness. I don't have that like I did when I first got my license. But anyhow, we still appreciate it. Thank God anyway. Thank God for the hills, the valleys, the mountains, the good, the bad, the ugly. Thank God for it all. But you know, just going through the motions. But yeah. So anyhow, I want to share that. We don't want to gatekeep. We don't want to gatekeep. You know what I mean? We don't want to gatekeep. We want to share that opportunity. And maybe somebody can use it. Maybe you can use it. Maybe you can't. You know what I mean? Maybe you can use it. Maybe you can't. Maybe you know somebody. Maybe you got a friend or a family member that can use the information. So share it with them. Somebody, maybe you know somebody that want to go over the road and maybe want to change their life. They got 3 months experience and they want to go check it out. Get forward. Tell them that, hey, CRST, they paying sign-on bonus, $10,000, $10K. You know that's broken down over the course of a year, course of time. They ain't gonna give you 10 grand right away. So don't get that. Don't get that in your head because they tell you that and it sounds good, right? It sounds real good, sound great. But they tell you, okay, well, you got to be with us for a certain amount of time. We're gonna break it up we're gonna break it up, get a certain amount here, a certain amount there, certain amount there, until we pay it all off. It might be a year, it might be 2, it might be 3. I don't know, but call them and see. I'm not gonna call them because I don't want to go. I don't, you know, some things ain't worth your time. One thing you can't get back, for me personally, one thing you can't get back is your time. So once your time is gone, well, once this day is over with, it's a wrap. I can't get back to it. So the money, hey, $10,000, yeah, that's good. $95,000 a year, yeah, that's good too. That sounds good too. But for me, most things are more important than money. You know, and that's my time. So and I can't get my time back. My mother's of an age where, you know, something happened. I want to be across the world, across the globe, trying to get home. And then sometimes you can get home, sometimes you can't. It all depends on your driver leader, all depends on the load you got, all kind of other stuff. So up to you. Check it out. Anyway, if you're interested, check it out. CRST, $10,000 sign-on bonus. Check it out if you want to check it out. If you don't, that's fine too. But I figured I'd come on because they text me. I figured I'd come on and share it with people that somebody might see it, might be interested in it. So I figured I'd share it. So with that being said, y'all be safe, y'all be blessed. We'll see you later on for Testimonial Tuesdays. Testimonial Tuesdays. And if you want to share how good God has been to you, and you want to give testimony to that, then we do it every Tuesday afternoon. We share the goodness of God because I know for a fact that God, I'm not the one person that God's been good to. So we're gonna share that. As long as people keep sending me emails, we're gonna keep sharing it, keep sharing it, and keep telling God thank you, and keep spreading this message of love and peace and happiness and joy, even if sometimes you feel like you can't because it's hard and life is hard. It's hard for us all. Sometimes it gets us all, but at any rate, we're gonna share that regardless. So with that being said, y'all be safe, y'all be blessed. And like I always say, tell somebody you love them. You never know where you're gonna go, you never know when they're gonna go. Kiss someone you love, you never know, kiss them again. Also a kind word. Kindness goes a long way. Say something kind, do something kind, and you'll be surprised how to change somebody's life. So check out CRST if you desire. If not, that's cool too. So with that being said, y'all be safe, y'all be blessed. I'm gonna see y'all. I'm out. Peace out.